Here we are again, boys and girls. This is the reinstallation of the spring into the Laing Steadicam arm. We take the spring, the closed end, and reattach that mounting block. We have to tighten up the grub screw. Right, once that's flush and nice and tight, we can then reinsert that block into where it's supposed to go. Take our adjustment screw, take our bearing, which is the larger of all the bearings, and that goes in, winds through, but once it's fairly close we can put that screw back in and it'll tighten down. Once we've done that, we move the block forward and we can actually just clip in the spring like that. Easy. Now, we need to wind that block all the way to the top so that that head is actually straightened out. Right, we mount our arm back into the rig to hold it into place. You can see it's not lining up at the moment, but when we pull it back and use our nifty little holding device, we then take our two bearings, pop those back in, and then take that centre column, and that will hold them in place. Now comes the tricky part. We take our pin and one of the brass washers. We have to put the brass washer on and then bring the pin down so it's almost flush, and swing it over, and it has to slide underneath there, and just make sure that that's still in place, and then we can actually push or hammer the pin all the way through. Once that's done, we take our top washer and we've got to try and get that between the two plates. A bit fiddly, but not impossible. Once that's done, we can actually release the pressure, move that arm out a little bit more, and hammer the pin the rest of the way through. And the final job is to replace that Phillips head screw, which will pull the pin through even more. And that's it, job done. The spring has been replaced.